back to my YouTube channel. This is Adele Talks Real Madrid, and on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Real Madrid's game versus Osasuna. I'm going to be doing a match preview. I'll talk about my expected lineup, some head-to-head statistics, and then my predictions. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Let's dive straight into it. So this is my expected lineup for Real Madrid versus Osasuna. Starting from the back, the goalkeeper, obviously Courtois. There is no two ways about that, and I don't think there is a lot to talk about that. Then to the right back options, I'll go for Trent Alexander-Arnold. And obviously that will be Xabi Alonso's first choice, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Even though Carvajal is back, he has been on a long injury, and Trent will be starting ahead of Carvajal. Then to the left back position, what are my options? My options are Fran Garcia and then Alvaro Carreras. I will choose Alvaro Carreras for the left back. Yeah, he impressed me in the preseason, our game versus WSG Tyrol. Yes. And so I will go for Alvaro Carreras at the left back. So down to the centre back partnerships, I will go for Militao and then Dean Howson. This is pretty much straightforward. Rudiger is suspended and cannot play the game. So I'll go for Eda Militao and then Dean Howson. Militao, we obviously missed Militao last season. And in the preseason, you could see his instant impact when he came back. So I think he starts for me. Then for Raul Asensio, it will take a while before Raul Asensio would enter into the starting lineup for Real Madrid again if all players are fit, because I think that he still needs that experience. Raul Asensio cost us a lot last season. In two of our very crucial games, he did mistakes that are unforgivable, like mistakes that cost us a lot. So I think that he still needs that maturity and that experience to get into the starting lineup if every single player is fit. Well, I will even choose Chouameni at the centre back over Asensio. I'm not saying Asensio is not a good player. No, he's a good player. Actually, he was showing up, but he did some silly mistake. But I'll choose Chouameni at the centre back over Asensio at the centre back as we speak now. Yes, he's a good player. No two ways about that. But he still needs that experience and then that maturity. Yes, so that is it for me. With Dean Howson, he has been very, very impressive. Like, since he arrived, the games we played, he has impressed me. And I'm sure he has impressed the coach as well. So as soon as he's available, he is going to play. They call him the Toni Kroos of centre-backs. And if he's available, why not? So that is it for me. So at the left back, Alvaro Carreras, right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Centre back pairing, Eda Militao, and then Dean Howson, Courtois in the goalpost. Let's go to the midfield now. Now in the midfield, I'm predicting Chouameni to start as a DM with his pair, Fede Valverde, and then Arda Güler starting as an attacking midfielder. Now let's go to the forwards. I know what I'm about to say. Some of you are not going to agree with me, but by the time I'm finished talking, you are going to get where I'm coming from. So with the forwards, I want Vinicius to start at the left, Mbappe through in the middle, and then Rodrigo at the right. Why? Since Xabi Alonso came to Real Madrid, he has not tried this before. And Rodrigo proved the point by coming from the bench to score a goal. And personally, I feel like he deserves a chance in the starting lineup again. Like, he deserves to start. Let's see how it's going to turn out this season. So with the 4-3-3, I want Rodrigo to actually start to see if things are going to change or to see how it's going to come out. And I'm trusting the coach to do that experiment, especially in our first game now that the season has started. So this is my predicted lineup. At the left back, Alvaro Carreras. The two centre backs, Militao, Dean Howson. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. In the midfield, Aurelien Tchouameni, Fede Valverde. Arda Güler in the attacking midfield. The forwards, to the left, Vinicius. Kylian Mbappe. Then to the right, where'd you go? This is my predicted starting lineup for Real Madrid versus Osasuna. It's now time for the head-to-head records, and guys, this is looking good. So in Real Madrid's past 5 games versus Osasuna, Real Madrid has won 4 of that with 1 draw. So that is a fairly good record. Regardless of that, it's not going to be an easy game. You know, Osasuna is a cause trouble team. They like causing trouble to big teams. Last season, they managed to defeat Atletico Madrid. That should tell you that they are not a team that you can underrate. They play very good at home. But since the game is going to be at the Bernabeu, I'm going to assume that it's going to be a fairly easy game. That is it for the head-to-head statistics. Real Madrid versus Osasuna. Key players to look out for in Real Madrid's game versus Osasuna. For Real Madrid, I'm going to mention 2. And the very first one is Vinicius Jr. You know, Vinicius Jr. plays very well against Osasuna. He has 8 goals against Osasuna. And could you believe the last time we played Osasuna at the Bernabeu, Vinicius Jr. went home with the ball? Woo! Yes, he bagged a hat-trick. He has 5 goals in 3 games against Osasuna. And I'm not expecting today to be different. I'm expecting Vinicius Jr.'s. I'm expecting Vinicius Jr. to show up and do what he does the most. And then again, I'm also expecting Kylian Mbappe to show up today as well. Kylian Mbappe has a lot at stake. There's a lot of pressure on him, and I want him to start the season with full force. Like, no time to wait. Right for the very first game, I want to see some action against Osasuna. That would be a very good start to the season, and we have a lot to win this season, so he better show up. And of course, I know very well that he is going to be on the score sheet. Then to the Osasuna players to look out for, I'm going to talk about 2 Osasuna players as well. The very first one is the top goal scorer for Osasuna last season, Ante Budimir. He has 21 goals. He had 21 goals for Osasuna last season. And so obviously you have to look out for him in a game like this. Then we meet a familiar face. Yes, you know, there's this record that ex-Real Madrid players, when they leave and they meet Real Madrid, they score goals. Well, we meet a familiar face as well. Former Real Madrid Castilla player Victor Munos now at Osasuna. And Victor Munos is going to play against Real Madrid. So he should be a player you should look out for as well, because he's a very good player, very talented, top quality. So for me, I am looking out for him as well. I'm expecting to see some action, especially since he comes from La Fabrica. Is it La Fabrica or Castilla? Real Madrid Castilla. Oh, La Fabrica. Yes. On the score sheet, I'm predicting Vinicius and Mbappe to be on the score sheet. 2 goals from Vinicius, 1 from Kylian Mbappe. So I'm expecting Vinicius to grab a brace and possibly an assist from Arda Güler. 3-0 win. Do you agree with me that Real Madrid is going to win by 3 goals, or you think Osasuna is going to pull a shocker? If you have any other thoughts, let me know in the comment section. So this brings us to the end of my preview of the match, Real Madrid versus Osasuna. See you again at the end of the match for the review. If you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to turn your notifications on as well. After the game, we are going to have a very nice time here. See you soon, and Hello Madrid.